he has just canceled that book tour, we are learning, because of protests that were scheduled from activist groups who wanted to go after his decision to agree and allow the government funding bill to go forward to avoid a government shutdown.
I want a party that doesn't want to cave. I want a party that's an opposition party.
Taking the target off of their back, Trump and Elon Musk, and putting it all on the Democrats.
But they're already fired.
I don't think anyone...
It doesn't matter what I care about. It's already happening. I'll say we can stand here on principle and care a lot about
things.
It's in the
courts, Anna.
And they would keep the government shut down effectively as long as they wanted to.
They're already doing that. So it's like me saying, okay, you know what? I'm going to get out of the shower, but I'm not going to go outside and stand in the rain because I'm already wet. They're already soaking wet.
It's between those who want to fight and those who want to cave.
Guys, I'm loving every freaking second of this because the Democrats are eating each other. They are so upset that Chuck Schumer had a change of heart and had the audacity to keep the government open, saving millions of jobs and services that Americans rely on, something that the woke propagandists and Democrats had argued strongly against when they thought it was the Republicans who were going to cause a shutdown under Sleepy Joe's administration. But now that the tables have turned, now government shutdowns are okay. Now it's anything and everything to oppose Trump and Project 2025 and government tyranny and the rise of Hitler 2.0. That's basically all these idiots ever talk about, is how you need to burn down the village in order to save it. And they want to just rise up from the ashes of America and say, look, America may be torn down, it may be smolders, it may be nothing, but at least we survived tyranny. That's basically what they want. They want to be heroes so bad. They want a virtue signal, and they have Trump derangement so out of this world that they would sooner see America fall and burn than to allow Trump and America to be successful. That's how strong their TDS is. Chuck Schumer's trying to save y'all stupid dumb asses from yourself, because the Democrats have been pictured as obstructionists, and you cannot continue to obstruct and have the American people support you. Your approval rating is at 20%. It's at all-time lows. Get it through your head. You're doing something wrong, but of course they're not gonna get it through their head. Without further ado, let's go ahead and react to these dodo brains out here freaking out about Chuck Schumer trying to save their stupid asses.
Chuck Schumer insisted he was voting against the Republican spending bill, but he had a last-minute change of heart and helped the GOP get the bill passed. So this is not going over well with a lot of his fellow Democrats, but he says it was the smart play.
Have you lost confidence in him, the fact that you guys see this so differently?
Next question.
What did you think about the last-minute 360 or 180 on the bill? Anybody?
I agree.
Next question.
A government shutdown never looks good on the party that seems to be the one that's asking for it. And the Dems had this option, and I don't see it as acquiescing. I don't see it as anything. You shut the government down. You gave them legal permission for the executive branch to do whatever the hell he wants. Right now, with leaving it on DOJ, you're taking the target off of their back, Trump and Elon Musk, and putting it all on the Democrats. It's just, this was the only option.
Can I tell you, I love you, but I don't buy that that explanation from you. Or
of course, Anna Navarro would say something stupid like that because she doesn't buy anything. This lady supported Kamala and thought for sure she was going to win. I guarantee you that in her heart, she thought Kamala Harris was going to win. You know, Anna Navarro is a registered Republican, right? It shows you how fraudulent these people are. She's a registered Republican out here spouting Democrat talking points constantly and going against everything conservative, period. These people have no values, guys. Their value is they want to win. They're bored. They like making money. Half of them don't even need this damn job. Like, that's how much you should listen to them. These people don't even have a real stake in the game. For them, it is a game. They just want to win, nothing more.
Continue to hope the courts hold out, but this is just take off all the guardrails and let them do whatever the hell they want.
Schumer, because they're already doing that. They're doing it illegally or legally. They don't care about what the courts is telling. I mean,
but do you care? Do you care that one has a leg to stand on in the courts that says this is not constitutional?
They're already doing that. So it's like me saying, okay, you know what? I'm going to get out of the shower, but I'm not going to go outside and stand in the rain because I'm already wet. They're already soaking wet.
I'm so confused about why they never seem to see the forest for the trees. Like, obviously, Donald Trump is doing a lot of stuff using executive authority that he was duly elected to get that power. But obviously, during a shutdown, he's going to be able to do even more because he can declare more states of emergencies to complete his objectives. And he could keep more things going or get more things going than he normally would have. And he could even shut some things down that are enabled to keep going, right? If he so chooses. So Chuck Schumer's right here, but I think even more importantly, the real reason, I don't think that Chuck Schumer really cared about that. The real reason is because it just makes the Democrats look bad. That's the main reason. And I'm curious about whether or not they're going to get to that, because if you don't see that, how bad that's going to make the Democrats look, they already got this low, extremely low approval rating. They already look bad. They already look cringe. A lot of people are abandoning them and are disenfranchised by them. They feel lied to by them. They feel let down by them. I really don't see a shutdown helping them to regain trust of the American people.
There are a lot of
It's in the courts, Anna. It's in the
and
courts.
they pay no attention to the court judgments.
No one wins in a government shutdown. It costs the economy billions of dollars.
Well, Congress still gets paid, so they're fine.
Federal workers who have kind of been in the middle of this back and forth aren't going to get paid.
They ignore them.
If no one used federal workers as pawns, and that's what happens in a shutdown. I generally agree with Schumer, though I think his messaging on this was a disaster. Who decides what stays open in a government shutdown?
The president.
The Office of Management and Budget, which is run by a man appointed by Donald Trump, and they would keep the government shut down effectively as long as they wanted to. There's no concession Democrats would have to make.
What do you mean keep the government shut down as long as they wanted to? They voted to keep it open. They don't want a government shutdown. Donald Trump was trying to avoid it. Okay, let's keep going.
To reopen it, it would literally actually implement DOGE without having to have DOGE in place. I think he did the prudent, responsible thing. I get wanting a fight, but what you fight on matters.
If you think about it, Republicans would have had to own that government shutdown. It's what they have control of everything. I think what you fight on matters, too. And I think, again, that this was a fight that needed to happen, and it didn't happen because of Chuck Schumer. And it would have been squarely on their backs. And I am not alone in this opinion.
With an approval rating at the low 20s, you guys seriously think that the Democrats would... These people have misread so many things. Like, they're misreading this, too. They misread everything these days, and it's so perplexing to me. Fighting harder against Donald Trump isn't what you need. Fighting for better policy for America is what you need. Fighting for stronger candidates, not just fighting Donald Trump at every turn. That's not what serves America, and American people, I think, are tired of it.
Someone else, Ana Cabrera, the chief of staff for Illinois Governor Pritzker, who we had here, argued that the party could unify around a fight against Trump. The fight going on in the Democratic Party right now is not between the hard left.
You're already unified in a fight against Trump. That wasn't enough to win you the election. Hello.
The left and moderate. It's between those who want to fight and those who want to cave. I want a party that doesn't want to cave. I want a party that's an opposition party, because what Schumer just did is
She's a dummy. I watched her over the years. That is one dumb woman.
It's past time for Democrats to fight and stop acting like it's business as usual and fighting by the rules, because the rule book has been thrown out by the Republican Party. And that is just the truth.
I wonder how many times the Democrats are going to make excuses for poor behavior, bad ethics, cussing up a storm, just being just loud and ugly and mean and nasty and hateful, because they just want to just blame everything on Donald Trump. It doesn't make sense, guys. When you have morals and principles, you stand on them. You cannot control what other people do. Not that I agree with their assessment of Trump to effing begin with, but you can't control what other people do. But you can control yourself, your own actions. And these people love to deny any accountability for all the wrongdoing, all the lies, all the gaslighting that the Democrats do. All the lawlessness, the stupid pardons. You know what their excuse always is? Well, Trump's such a special threat, we had to do this underhanded, stupid, lying, gaslighting thing because Trump is such a special threat. That excuse obviously didn't work with the American people. That's why they voted y'all stupid dumbasses out.
How would the government reopen if we went into a shutdown? Because it would only be Democrats who would have to come to the table, considering that
They're the minority party.
the executive branch could just keep functioning as it chooses to.
Let the Republicans do what Republicans do.
Yeah, these people want a government shutdown so bad because they're desperate for some sort of win. They're hungry for it. They want any sustenance that they can get to make them feel better.
And frankly, Democrats don't have there are departments that are shut down. There are benefits that are not received.
Government's gonna do
and
it.
they just don't have that kind of
Republicans are gonna
spine
do it
and
anyway.
evil in them to let that happen and let people
most
flail.
Why does she keep saying the Republicans are going to do it? The Republicans literally didn't do it. Why is she literally arguing that the Republicans are going to do something that they haven't done? She's saying, I get she's saying, oh, they're going to like start laying more people off and stuff like that. Yeah, when they're associated with fraud and abuse, the Republicans' objective isn't just to just lay everybody off. If they feel like they're not serving the government properly, then yes, they should be laid off. Who the hell wants to keep people working who ain't doing the damn thing? These people are retarded.
I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait
Yeah,
personally.
the majority voted.
Because I want to ask him right when he's sitting there. Please explain this and why you think this was the better choice. So when Chuck gets here tomorrow, we can all say to him, hey, what the hell?
Yeah.
Why? Because you freaked out everybody. Because usually they have enough time to decide that we're not the place they want to come. But Chuck doesn't have that much time, so we're going to get him.
Look, Chuck might cancel on, you know, he had a book tour and he canceled the tour because people are literally protesting Schumer. And I don't know, I don't really see this going well, but we'll see if he actually shows up. This is freaking sad and pathetic. It's like you feel like you're dealing with like a disobedient child, right? It's like you want to save them so bad, but they're just so stupid and so reckless. You know, they're just heading face first into a head-on collision. And it's like you want to stop it. You don't want to see them get hurt or harmed and destroy themselves, but they're determined. They feel like they're going to drive over that gorge and the car is just not going to fall and they're not going to meet their doom. But the Democrats have had the walls closed in on them already and are slowly getting crushed. And it's unfortunate for them, but it's glorious for me. I'm loving every second of this and their stupidity and their failure to see what they did wrong and being able to call them out and laugh in their face every day. Because I know that some people are going to get it. Like, I know objective is this. For anybody who wonders, like, is the objective just to be petty? No. The objective is for other people to see it and be like, you know what? These arguments are kind of stupid. You know what? Arguing in favor of government shutdown is kind of dumb. You know what? Being a opposition party is kind of silly. You got to stand for something. Standing for opposition is not standing for something. MAGA doesn't stand for opposition. MAGA stands for America first. You might oppose certain things, but it's not just an opposition party. We don't stand against everything that the Democrats stand for. American people want to excel and they want some level of diversity, just not stupid DEI programs and a bunch of woke garbage, but we want everybody to be equal and happy and for there to be equality as best as it can be achieved without just giving away opportunity by playing Robin Hood, robbing other Americans and giving it away to other Americans or worse, non-Americans, which is what the radical left want to do. We're trying to say you want an opposition party. I mean, at least she came right out and said it. Sonny Holston today says she wants a party that doesn't stand for ish except for TDS. She wants it to be the TDS party. And I hate to break it to you, Sonny, it already is. But these are just my thoughts, guys. So let me know what you guys think. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate you watching the Black Anomaly Rising Channel. I'm out.
So Senator Schumer is going to be here tomorrow. So we'll have,
So be on the lookout for that.
Yeah.